Il motore trasforma la forza in movimento. Non importa per che motivo usiamo i nostri motori, hanno tutti lo stesso scopo: il desiderio senza fine dell'umanità di andare avanti, più veloce, di penetrare gli angoli più sconosciuti del mondo, angoli che non avevamo mai sognato. È strano. A volte, quando sei circondato dal rumore di un motore a tutto gas, quando sotto il casco polvere e vento ti sfiorano le orecchie, ruggendo come un tifone, è proprio il momento nel quale trovi il mondo silenzioso come mai. Ecco la pace e la tranquillità. Come un pittore, uno scultore o un musicista, chi costruisce piste di motocross si esalta quando gli si lascia l'assoluta libertà creativa. Non importa quale sia il mezzo prescelto, l'idea di un artista è realizzata quando immaginazione e fantasia sono libere di correre. E proprio questo accade quando uno dei più celebri creatori di piste collabora con uno dei più talentuosi piloti di motocross. Dream Tracks ha disegnato il suo più recente capolavoro nel terreno della tenuta di Justin Barsha, in Florida. Con un foglio bianco ed un'immaginazione infinita, si può realizzare tutto.
So did you ever think you'd have a track like this?
No, I definitely never thought I'd have a track like this for sure. As you can see, it's quite spectacular. I called Jason from Dream Tracks and he came out and he's like, yeah, we can make something pretty cool out of this, so.
The coolest thing, like working with Justin, is like, you know, I had no limitations and they're like, dude, do your thing, you know, and I love that.
I said I want some big jumps and, you know, a track to do motos on, and I pretty much, I mean, I didn't really tell him what I wanted. I said wing it, and he used his brain and came up with some pretty sweet stuff.
Justin's track is ridiculous. I mean, it just is, just because I know what went into this thing, you know, I know the hours that we put into this thing, and it's a spectacle.
Dude, what? I don't even believe that's me on that bike. I don't know how I learned how to ride like that.
That's stupid, isn't it?
I don't think in my wildest dreams I ever thought I could do such a thing. It does, like, the more I've been riding lately, the more I realize, like, it doesn't feel like that at all. Like I kind of just move my body and turn the bars. And it shouldn't look like that.
Si dice che il mattino ha l'oro in bocca. E quando il calore tremendo del vasto deserto dell'Arizona è il tuo campo d'allenamento, capisci che se non sei mattiniero non hai possibilità di resistere.
What's up, Taylor?
Not much. What's up, Des?
You ready for this early ride?
Yeah, 5 o'clock's a little rough.
Ain't warm.
Yup.
Bike's ready?
Yeah. You ready to go?
Destry Abbott e Taylor Robert sono compagni nel team Monster Energy Kawasaki. Sono due dei piloti di fuoristrada più esperti e conosciuti. E questo anche grazie alla capacità di organizzarsi col caldo. Infatti passano più tempo in moto prima delle 8 di mattina di quanto i più ne passino in un mese. Abbott e Robert abusano del deserto dell'Arizona prima ancora che si svegli.
We got tons of like washes and ridges out here, and you can just piece them all together into like different trails, and they actually, if you do it right, it turns out pretty fun. You can get some high-speed sections, some real flowy sections, and it's fun ripping through a wash like 5th gear and then go up a hill and jump over a ridge. It's pretty cool. I just like flowing, finding a trail that just is flowy, has maybe some hips, some floaters, and you can just get a rhythm going. I think that's one of the best feelings of riding a motorcycle.
Yeah, racing desert. A lot of people think, oh, Destry, you must love the fast stuff. And honestly, I don't. I'd much rather ride technical, 1st, 2nd, 3rd gear, gnarlier stuff. And we have that here. People think racing the desert is wide open, going across the valley or dry lake beds. And really, I enjoy the tighter stuff. So like the desert racing, you know, first loops, first part of the races are fast, but I always excel in the tighter, more technical, more, you know, it's being fitter, smarter, and you know, it's kind of more, I guess, being an all-around rider, and I enjoy that a lot more.
Riding on the sand for me is kind of piece of cake because I've been growing up in the sand and always been riding the sand. From my 6 till 12 years old, I never see something else than a sand track because in Holland, if you got 100 tracks, 98 of them would be sand. To been called the greatest and the fastest sand rider in the world is just an awesome feeling, you know. I proved many times I'm one of the fastest guys on track. I've been growing up in the sand and I've been training so much in the sand, and I think my technique is really good for the sand. I'm riding smooth, fluent, and I know how to race 40 minutes in the sand. Sometimes you're not in the mood to go riding or go running because your legs feel tired and your arms feel tired and you're just completely done. But you know, on those days you're gonna win a title, I think. I just enjoy to ride my bike as much as I can. Some people think you get boring after like riding 5-6 days a week, but I just enjoy every day I'm on that bike. I enjoy every single second of it. Hopefully in the future I can make a career in the USA. You know, first I want to get a world championship. Yeah, hopefully I can get a title next year, and then I don't know. It's always been my dream to ride supercrosses and to get in the spotlight. You know. Me and Ken, we don't talk that often, you know. We're not close as friends. Obviously, that's also a big part of that. We're both racing in the same team for the same goal, and that's the world title. So, you know, we're not the closest friends, but still we're going on good. When you start knowing me for good, you know, then I think I'm pretty funny. You know, I always do crazy shit, and many people don't like it. You know, many times I cross the line with going to parties or having a fight or having too much fun or some kind of things. But I think that's just me, and that's what also makes me as good in the sport, because I pretty much don't care what other people think. I just do whatever I want.
Still 5 to go, so we're taking race by race, but how much is appropriate?
Thanks a lot, I appreciate it.